just don't make sense, and you need a friend, grab a hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the... I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait here. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
How's it going?
What's happening? It's the William Street Swap Shop, like the song says.
Right, and it's a Friday afternoon. We're here, we're live, taking your phone calls, answering your emails, staring at you through your computer monitor. You can give us a call, 413-961-4263. I'm happy to be here.
Big weekend. It's Memorial Day. You guys all know what that means. A lot of barbecue,
A lot of
a lot of reflection, and
That's
time
right.
to say, hey, what matters, what doesn't matter. Let's clear out the clutter in our house, in our minds, in our spirit. You guys got stuff lying around. You know you want to get rid of it. You want to share it with your other viewers and say, maybe there's something smaller I can exchange.
Right.
Take up less room in my dormitory or my cell. So give us a call, 413-961-4263, and email us your high-resolution JPEGs with a coin shot in horizontal aspect ratio to williams.swap@gmail.com. We're the hosts of the show. My
Work
colleague's
hard.
name is...
Zach,
And my name is Matt.
and it's a deal.
And it's a deal.
It never gets old saying it's a deal.
No. Especially on a Friday, I like to... It's like a hang glide
Right.
landing. I just take off from the hill and then I just glide it through the weekend.
You know what I'm going to be doing this weekend, Matt?
What?
Paragliding.
Yeah?
That's where you get on the boat, they tie you up to the rope, and they pull you through a lake, and I have the parachute on the back.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't the line break every once in a while and then the guy just goes flying?
Never happened
Out
with
to
me.
sea.
100% safety. But I get the line up, I'm in the water, I'm like, I'm ready to go. And they take off, and I float, and I start rising up in the sky. And I'm like, I'm happy I'm off tomorrow. This is on a Sunday when this will be happening. Because I'm having a great time. Can't wait to have a few drinks when I land. I'm in the sky, baby.
Have any of you ever paraglid? Do you want to
I
tell
think
us?
it's paragliding, right?
Yeah, tell Zach how to do it. It's his new thing. He's learning, but he's still got a ways to go. So some paragliding tips.
It's officially summer. After Memorial Day, you can no longer wear white. And I'm ready to start doing summer activities. So paragliding, yeah, I'm going to be paragliding. Then next week, I might be doing something else. I might be four-wheeling, mudding,
Yeah.
something. I'm a big summer outdoors guy. Wintertime, I put stuff away, but summertime, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I get pumped.
You know, a few months ago, someone was swapping a Yeti cooler. It never got picked up. But
That's
I know
right.
you love to strap on your Chacos, stock the Yeti, and jump into that.
Rafting. If it's not a level 4 rapids, don't even send me the link to the rapids. I'm a level 5 guy.
Zach and I, on Memorial Day, we like to get together, pump up our raft, and then we do what we call the spring Chacoing, where we both put our feet all four in a row. We receive the Amazon Prime box filled with Chacos, and we slide the Chacos on each foot. One at a time. I do his, then he does mine. There's a Chaco on top of the foot. Not many people do that. So that the foot is sandwiched between two Chacos.
Like a taco. Oh, and you know, it's the best time of the year. It's summertime. Get out on the water. Get outside. Wear your Chacos. Get some tacos and get shocked.
Yeah. How do you like to get chocked? Give us a call, 413-961-4263. It's summer.
Okay, goodbye.
describe the
They're
way.
off already. It's Summer
Yeah,
Friday here.
They're like, wait,
They're-
it's summer. Oh,
going
they're
home.
out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not calling.
Get off my cell phone and get on the water. That's what I say. Get on the water.
Yeah.
Everyone lives near a body of water in the U.S. There's someone living near a body of water in Europe and all the continents. You can find the water and you'll have a good time on it.
I think it's really cool. Jack's brother Zach has a Jeep. You've got a Jeep. You got
Right.
one of the newest Jeep
Yep.
Wranglers.
Yep.
But then on the cover, he's got on the back of the back tire, spare tire. It's not just a regular spare tire. There's a cover on it. It's a stick figure, and he's smiling, and it says, "Life is good."
Right.
And that's the way Zach
That's
rolls
right.
in his Jeep
That's
Wrangler.
what I'm talking about.
And I got a Salt Life right next to it.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
come on into the swap shop. It's Zach and Matt answering your call. It's Friday.
You're on live.
How do you like to get chocoed? Tell us.
I love to get taco, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
So me and my partner, right?
Right.
We watch your show quite frequently, and we think you guys are great.
Oh, thank
But
you.
we just can't get the handshake down. Could you give me some tips on how to do that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
good
surprised
question.
we've never been asked that before.
Yeah. Well, Matt is always on the left of me. I use my right arm. A lot of people, they would want to use their left arm because I'm closer to Matt. And he would
Right.
hold. But that doesn't
Like
work.
that.
You see?
See.
It wouldn't work. Why would you shake hands like that?
What I usually do is
Yeah.
I get 2 sets of scissors,
That's
lace them
simple.
between all the fingers.
This
Like
is a good
that.
training
Okay.
exercise.
This is like before and then I come at his hand.
And I avoid the
Like
sharp
that.
objects. Like, okay, don't get hit by the pain points. There you go.
Right.
Look, see, I'm
and we
shaking.
start to and then I'm like, oh wait, the scissors.
Right.
And then I take
Then
them
we
off
learn.
and we start over.
So I say right hand, we bring it in.
Oh,
Just about, it's almost
see,
like parallel parking a car.
Yeah.
So when your car gets equal with the other car, then that's when you engage. And you say hand and engage.
Yeah.
And then you form like you're just going to grip.
And just remember, as you're coming in, it's left for lions, the lion's paw shakes.
Right.
Left for lions, the lion paw
Shakes.
shakes.
And then always look at the thumb. It's like a high five. Look at the other thumb so you meet up. You don't want a handshake like this.
Right.
You want to make sure you meet. Look at the thumb, engage. Bring the
Right.
thumb down when you hit. And it's a nice
all right,
firm
guys,
handshake.
thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And then afterwards, you do the 2 hands together, and then you go 90 degrees. And then
All right.
you do that.
Yeah. That's
Well, I'm
pretty
gonna go
cool.
find my partner.
Okay, well,
Cool.
Make
practice
out
with
with
practice with them. Do the handshake. Do what you have to do.
Do you guys have a business together too, or are you? Is it a romantic partner?
them. It's my romantic partner.
Okay.
How'd you meet?
We met on Grindr.
Okay.
That's cool.
It's a chill
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Apps are the new way to meet people. I remember.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon. I remember thinking like, wow, I met someone who was really beautiful. And I thought you don't need to use. You could probably get anybody you want. And they said, no, I like to use this app because it gets me who I want.
Right.
I don't want the randoms at the bar or the randoms at the library. I want to meet
You're,
someone
you're exactly right.
who I am engaged with, and it's a great app.
Preach.
Is Grinder the one for the people who like to make coffee together?
They like to eat sandwiches. If you catch my continental
Right.
drift.
Yeah. Zach, you got some. You get on Grinder every once in a while, right?
Yeah,
I don't really know what.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that app.
I
It's
like. Well, to me, Grinder, it's a. There's a few variations. I thought you said the coffee one, but then I was thinking of the skateboarding one. I love
Right.
to grind.
there's the one where you go to make coffee with people, and then there's the Grinder where you do this skateboarding.
And then there's a third
Together.
Grinder where you meet members in the in your community, and you just basically meet to have sexual intercourse.
I love to have sexual intercourse
Hey,
with my partner.
If it feels good and you're being safe, why not do it?
I know it's tough for you to
Right.
talk about this stuff
Right.
with your.
We gotta make sure we have a condom though, because
Right. You always want to practice safe sex. That's an important.
Yeah,
we have to tell you that right now.
use-
We could tell everybody in the chat this weekend if you're gonna have sex. Be safe.
we gotta use lube because his butthole's too
Okay.
tight.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you for your call, and have a great Memorial Day weekend. And that's what's...
Before the show, my mom and dad have been asking, like, what time is your show on? We really want to check it out. And I was like, oh, today will be perfect.
1 p.m.
Start to watch it around 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hopefully there'll be a dude calling us.
Right.
The boys are back in town.
But that's what happens. People call in, they share their stories, they share their thoughts. And we can only swap our advice and tips and tricks. And some people, they want to call and make jokes and be silly, and that's okay.
Yeah.
We understand. Hey, Matt and I are two cool guys. We like to hang out and do cool things, and we understand. You want to be
We
fun.
love jokes. Sometimes some jokes aren't really our style. We're not going to laugh at them, but that's okay. In general, we like the idea of people making jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody in the chat just said Grindin. I couldn't agree more. That's
Right.
what that dude
Skateboarding app.
is going to do.
Get out on the skateboard and go grinding.
Shred the gnar.
In case you're just now tuning in, or you're a new viewer or a new caller, we are a swap shop. We swap items. And we've done a lot of item swaps. I think we're up to about 30 swaps, which that means 2 items per swap. That's about 60 items have been exchanged. Pretty soon we're going to have to start filing this with taxes.
Mm-hmm.
But
It ends up being sort of a wash. You
Right.
have to pay for the swap on the front end, but when you get something, then you get a credit.
Right. And we spend a lot of time in the swap shop. We're open every day, Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. And this is a list of our items that you're looking at right now. You're seeing every single image with the name of what was being swapped, usually with a quarter to scale. And the swapper, that's the person's name. If you see something in this list and you want to swap for it, why don't you give us a call at 413-961-4263. Just like this caller. Hello.
Come on in. It's Friday. It's the swap shop, and we're glad you're in here.
Hey, Zach. Hey, Matt.
Hey,
How's
what's
it going
going on?
today?
It's
Good,
pretty
man. How you doing?
It's really hot today.
It is a hot.
Yeah.
It's a hot day.
Had to watch the swap shop. Got Memorial Day coming up. Gonna do some cookout stuff.
Absolutely.
Are you going to get chocoed? You got a pair?
I gotta get a pair.
Yeah.
I'll get a pair.
You can just wear flops, too,
Right.
if you don't got chocks.
Or just water shoes.
I was gonna plan on getting a bolo tie and just, swap shopping it up for Memorial Day. Yeah.
You got a grill or any sort of thing planned?
You gotta go to a cookout with the girlfriend, and that's about it.
Ooh, that sounds fun. What's your favorite cookout activity? Do you like to play washers? I'm a washers guy myself. But then I see people playing bags. They love to play bags.
My favorite cookout activity is probably just sitting there.
Just sitting and lounging. Do you like to sit in the grass,
Lounging
or do you
around.
sit in a lawn chair?
Sit wherever the seat is, whether it's the grass, the car, the house.
Nice. Hey, I'm
Gotta
just here at
sit.
the cookout. You don't have to worry about me. I'm not going to break anything. I'm going to be just sitting and lounging. That's me. And when the food's done, just give me a shout.
Of course, you don't even gotta get up to risk breaking anything. Just
Right.
have the cook, walk it over and hand you the food.
That's right.
Sit around all day, relax.
Do you
Are
enjoy
you guys
collard
doing a
greens
swap
or
shop?
or potato salad more?
That's a hard one. I'm not a big fan of potato salad, so I'd eat anything over potato salad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Zach,
Oh yeah.
we have a swap shop cookout on Memorial Day, and every year we call him Left Leg Zach.
Yeah, that's
Because
me.
when dudes do the keg stand, that's what he holds. Like, get
I
that
can-
left
I
leg.
can see it.
I like to do those kind of activities. Also, it's left leg because I'm left-handed, so I start with my left foot, and I toss the bag into the target. Everyone wants to have me on their team when I'm playing bags.
You guys should record the Adult Swim Memorial Day cookout and do like a swap shop special.
Alive. Yeah.
Memorial Day special.
That's a
That
good
would
idea.
definitely be worth watching.
We'll have to pitch it. It's a nice. It is summertime. A summer-themed swap shop episode. Come over to our barbecue. We're grilling out. We'll have all the games
Definitely.
set up, and we'll encourage you, the viewer, to play the games. Hey, go over there and play bags, and then you can click on the screen. This will be a VR experience. You can click, go play bags, and it will cut to a new segment. And then there was Matt and I. Hey, thanks for playing bags with us.
Exactly. Try me twice for the same crime. And then you guys could get the duck along too, you know?
Yeah.
He's part of the swap shop.
Do you have any sounds you'd like to, anything on the top of your head you'd like to add to our soundboard for summertime? We're working on a summertime soundboard, just a lot of, from May until August. Give us some summertime hits. It's summertime.
Yeah.
I got one for you guys.
Okay.
All right.
It's hot.
That's a good one.
Very hot. Like, we should get a soundboard for the heat going. So when it's hot, you guys can just soundboard the heat, you know?
Could you do one? This would work for the heat, and also just for when Matt and I do like a hot item, a hot swap of something to say, ooh, it's sizzling.
Ooh, it's sizzling.
How about just cannonball?
Cannonball. Anything else you guys can think of for summertime fun swapping?
There's a lot, I'm sure.
about-
Maybe some in the chat could let us know.
How about just no splashing? You guys, knock it off.
No splashing, guys. Knock it off.
That's a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
That was actually a good one.
Oh, you know what? How about just knock it off, you too? We could use that a lot.
Yeah.
Knock it off, you two.
Here's another one too. Like when we are about, a lot of people say not safe for work. Like when they send a video or something. Maybe ours are always safe for work, but maybe SPF 50. Like you gotta be. It's a PG-13 type rating.
SPF 50.
That's what's up.
Visiting hours are over.
We already got that one.
That's
Right.
still one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So we hope you're doing well. We've been thinking about you. I hope the recovery's all right. You still got stitches and stuff, or you?
Yesterday's archived episode, and I saw Matt was like, "Oh wow, yeah." Every time we use a soundboard, it just reminds me, and I want to let you guys know. Don't be reminded of it, 'cause I'm still here to watch you guys.
That's great.
Yeah, things are back to normal. Business as usual.
There's someone in chat
Exactly.
actually just said X25 Killer said nerf it up, and that reminds me a lot of people play with Nerf and Nerf guns, and it's something we haven't talked about a lot. So could you say one more, Jordan? Just say, want to play some Nerf?
Want to play some Nerf?
That's good.
And then how about get your Nerf out of there?
Get your Nerf out of there.
All right.
For all those PG-13 viewers,
We
you
got
know?
most summer situations covered, I think.
Right,
Yeah.
I think so. And it's gonna be a long summer, so maybe we'll give you can call back in the future if you think of some more, and just lay it on the soundboard. Mason, our audio
Of course.
technician, he's standing by to record all of these.
I'll always give you guys a call, you know? Swap
Awesome.
Shop is just part of the life now.
Yeah, it's a
I
lifestyle.
remember when you guys had 400 viewers. Now you're up to 700.
Wow,
Yeah.
I haven't been keeping track of that. I thought we were still at 80.
And that number is actually each one is 1,000.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So 700,000.
Wow.
It's kind of confusing how they don't indicate that there.
Well, we get ratings
Yeah,
reports, and they always say you guys are doing better than Leno. You're doing better than Fallon. Like you guys are doing really
Yeah.
good.
Carson.
Pretty soon you guys could be on Adult Swim's TV network, you know? Get a nice little 2 o'clock block.
Oh, that would be great. Just move on, move out of the way. Dexter's Laboratory Swap Shop's coming in.
Yep.
Exactly.
Get that
All right,
count.
guys. I'll open up for other callers now. Don't want to take up the line too much.
Thank you,
All
Jordan.
right, Jordan. Good
You're
to
a
hear
great
from
caller.
you.
Thank you.
Have a great Memorial
All
Day
right.
weekend.
You too, guys.
Thank
Enjoy the
you.
weather.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye. Just nice to hear he's doing well, and he's providing sounds for the soundboard, and he's making this week hit week. It is lit. Yes.
Reminded us about Nerf. That's a great thing. We haven't talked about Nerf ever.
Right.
So kudos for the Nerf reminder.
That's right. Just nerf it up.
Bonkers.
Zach was in a Nerf commercial before. That was like one of his earliest acting gigs.
Right.
It was the one where the
As a
two
kid.
kids are
Well, I
There's
was in
the two kids on the noodles in the pool, and then like the caveman cannonballs in next to them.
That was
Their
a-
Nerfs.
That was a good one. I remember my mom and dad, they wanted me to audition for the Super Soaker. I didn't get that one. My dad was on the phone, upset. You think my son's not good enough for the Super Soaker commercial? And then I guess the agent said, relax, we'll get him on a Nerf. All right, we'll settle with Nerf. But I like water guns. That's where it's at. I love getting water-based activities.
Was that the day your dad broke the sun shield off the Explorer, above his steering wheel in the Explorer? I remember you always talking about that day.
Yeah, has a short temper. I inherited my mother's temper because she's more laid back and relaxed, but my dad is a very short fuse.
The sun visor, where you keep your CDs.
Yep.
And the CDs went everywhere. All his John Cougar Mellencamp CDs.
Pick up my U2 CDs.
Next time, just land the Super Soaker campaign, Zach. I know it's not your fault.
Sorry, Dad. Water guns are more fun than Nerf guns, though. You have a lot more fun. Because you get hit with a Nerf gun, it's like, you got me with a Nerf. Move on. But you get sprayed with water, it's like, my shirt's wet. It feels kind of nice because it's hot out. Now I'm going to start a water balloon fight.
Yeah. If you go into Zach's office a lot of you will never see this, but he's got just a really small, very tidy office, but just covered on the wall are like the stills from his Nerf commercials as a kid. And the one that he did with Michael Jordan.
Right. It was a promising career. I was a pretty good-looking kid when I was little. I used to have blonde hair. I didn't have a beard.
Down to the middle of your back.
Mm-hmm. Dirty blonde hair. Everything. I was a blonde boy. And then it started to turn, dark brown, black when I grew up.
Was that hard when that change started to happen?
It was okay. I didn't mind too much. Now I'm just a older man. You age. It's good to hold on to the old memories you used to have. Super Soakers. See, I was the
Sex
on
Nerf
the right.
commercial.
It was just the way I cut my hair, styled my hair. In fact, I have a yearbook picture. I'll bring it in next time we do the swap shop. I'll bring it in it wasn't a yearbook, but it was an elementary school picture of when I was a young boy. And I have a great haircut. My dad, he would brush my hair for me on picture day.
Brush your hair just 200 strokes every morning and every night. Just
Mhm.
brush Zach's hair.
That's right. Brush my hair. It would look good. I think I might have talked about this on the swap shop before, but one time on my school picture, it was really embarrassing because my parents paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I had brushed my teeth that day. And I still do it to this day. I brush my teeth. Just one quick tip, brush your teeth before you put your clothes on. And I brushed my teeth I had a polo shirt, a collared shirt, and the toothpaste dripped down the middle, and I didn't realize it, and it dried. Right about where my bolo tips are.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a little toothpaste, just a long toothpaste stain going up and down between these two buttons. About that same. I still have the picture today. Just a big old stain. My parents were furious. How are we going to use this as a headshot? We're not going to get the toothpaste commercial if you're spilling toothpaste all over yourself.
I guess those years are sort of cluttered with a lot of good and a lot of bad, a lot of highs and a lot of lows. It's hard to go back there.
Right.
Sometimes. There's a little conspiracy theory on the chat that your energy is more that of your twin brother Kyle today. So can you tell us something that only Zach would know, not Kyle?
Sure.
To prove that it's really you.
Hey, I'll address it right now. You know me, I do like outdoor sports. I know Kyle does as well. He's my twin brother. But the reason why I think I have a lot more energy today is because, I love to eat barbecue and have a soda. And today, in honor of Memorial Day, they had soda and barbecue at our work. And I had one Coca-Cola. And I've got the energy now. Caffeine is shooting through me. And I'm just a little bit more lit than normal. But it's still me. It's still Zach. I don't know what else I could say to make you... come here. Just come here. Just get close. It's me. It's me. Kyle would never do this. He said, Zach, when you talk, whisper and treat people like they're little animals. That's embarrassing. You need to stop it. But I'm doing it. I always do it. Come here.
Tell him where the birthmark is.
Well, I have a birthmark on my stomach and on my shoulder. I have 2. Kyle has none. I got Kyle's birthmark.
And tell him what Tony La Russa said to you that day you met him at the Cardinals game when you were growing up. Because he wanted you, not Kyle.
He said, hey, keep up the good work. If your modeling career with the Nerf guns doesn't work out, you'll always have a spot on our team.
Okay.
It's me, Zach.
Zach.
It's me. Look at me. Kyle has a
Everybody-
bit more straighter teeth. I have a bit more of a gap in my front teeth. That's how you know it's Zach.
Look up Zach's wiki Zach, Swap Shop Zach, and then there's a personal section in his Wikipedia page, and then it says meeting with Tony La Russa,
Right.
and then beneath that it says Tony La Russa told Zach, "You'll always have a spot with the Cardinals."
That's right. And one thing people think, I guess I'm a little bit more lit today, is I guess I am a younger, or I am a little bit, there's Kyle. Yeah, I am a little bit more lit today because it's summertime Zach. What's up? I told you at the beginning of the show I was going to go paragliding on a boat. I'm into it. It's not Kyle. He's still missing. I'm ready to go and hang 10. What are other surf terms? Salt life? That's what's up. That's me.
There's
Shred the gnar.
Shred the gnar.
surfing. There's wet it.
Yep.
There's get it upside down, and there's trim.
Yep. Trim. Mahalo. That's what's up.
99% epic.
We haven't heard much from people telling us how they plan to get
Right.
Chaco'd this weekend. 413-961-4263. You know you got some water shoes. You're going to get those feet wet. We want to hear about how you plan to do that. And I guess we should get into some swap shop stuff.
Absolutely.
We've been having such a good time. We're
Time is flying by today.
falling behind on this.
Now I know why they didn't serve sodas in school. Because kids would just never learn. They would just talk and ramble.
Right, they just got distracted.
Right.
Kyle, we should check in on Kyle again someday. Some people are worried he might be dead, but
Yeah.
he's around.
Absolutely.
If anything ever happened to him, Zach would know.
I would let you know if something serious. He's around if something serious happened. He's just up in the perimeter right now in the suburbs doing some stuff.
We got a potential swap. This one's controversial. I'm really excited to bring this one up because this is sort of unprecedented. We'll roll it, and then we'll let the true swap fans get a thought, and we'll tell them about it. All right, so you guys, if you've watched the show, and we know what you're thinking right now,
Haunted items.
this is that potentially haunted doll from Amanda, and it's the potentially haunted teeth from Tadao. We already saw this swap.
Yeah.
This happened a few weeks ago.
But because we put our items up on William Street Swapshop.biz, you can look at the items and hey, you're going to start swapping old items. They're waiting to be swapped.
Well, the development that happened, though, if you look very closely, where there was once 2 molars pulled out by the roots, there's now 3
Wow.
teeth. So Tadao upped the ante.
A third
He said
tooth.
he got no response on 2 teeth, so now he's saying, hey, guess what? Yoink. How about a 3rd tooth?
Wow. So first, 2 teeth, not worth it. 3 teeth, though, I'm willing to make a deal. That's what Tadao is thinking, and that is probably what might happen. I don't know, man.
If I'm Amanda, I'm holding out. I'm seeing how long this can keep going.
Do you think...
4, 5, 6 molars.
Well, do you think Tadao is actually wanting their teeth back? So they're hoping to swap for this doll and make a deal with some kind of higher power, life, some force, dead force, to get new teeth?
If you ever lose one, by the way, put it in milk. You just got to put it in a cup of milk. 5, 6, 7 days you can leave it in there. Don't drink the milk.
Once it's sat in milk for 7 days, about 1 week, you can take it out, let it sit in your mouth, move around in your mouth, and eventually it will find its way and back into its hole. Like a magnet. Connect.
People don't know why. The reason why that works is because teeth are made of milk.
Right.
It's just like dehydrated. Same stuff.
So
Calcium.
the next time you're eating ice cream, it's actually just teeth grinded up. And they kept it cold somewhere and it's paste. That's why ice cream is so good for you.
Whoa.
Amanda, we haven't heard from. Maybe this is her. She's mysterious. She put these weird items in. We never heard from her. We'll see if she responds to this.
Hello.
Hey, come on in. It's the Swap Shop. It's Zach and Matt.
It's a Friday.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Again, you remember the coffee app you were talking about? I just forgot what it was called.
The coffee we were talking about?
The
Yeah,
app?
you remember the coffee app? Yeah, it's me again.
Oh.
Oh, you're the one who's using Coffee app, the Grinder app.
Yeah, the grinder
Yeah.
for coffee.
Yeah. I also
Yeah.
want to apologize for me talking about my sexual life.
It's okay.
It's all right. It's part of life.
It's summertime.
It's cool. It's like when I went to Lollapalooza as a 12-year-old to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers, they would just give you condoms and talk about safe sex there.
Right.
So it's sort of
That's
like
what I'm talking about.
Lollapalooza.
Right.
And then you could
I mean,
chip.
just when you get the fist past the threshold, it just feels so good.
All right. I didn't catch that, but I get the feeling it was sad and maybe confusing some of the people who watch the show.
Could be. But hey, Matt and I, we keep open minds about things, and you gotta have an open mind in this day and age. You never know who might come in. I have people who talk to me. I get hit on at least once a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes, a lot of times, I didn't even say anything. They just said, "Hey, what are you doing this week? You want to come home? Come back with me tonight?" No thanks, I'm okay. Thank you for thinking of me, though.
I'm sorry I can't make it to your event.
You know, adult intimacy is not a topic that we're ashamed to talk about.
Right.
But it's for adults to discuss. Probably not while streaming on the internet.
Right. It's important to not ignore it, but we're a swap show. You want to talk this, you go just talk after hours in the shop. We have a little space for it. But we swap. We talk swaps. We're swappers.
Keep
it rated G.
Yeah. We're doing a spin-off show called Bumper Pool. And it's just an hour of everybody wants to talk about sexual intimacy, and then we play bumper pool.
Right.
But that's not been approved yet.
And
we want to
bumper
save
boats?
that for a concept for later.
Right. I always say if you want to talk about something sexual or inappropriate, this is a summer theme, go down a water slide. And if you can't say what you need to say in that amount of time and you get to the bottom of the pool, you're done. No more talk. That's about as much as I'm willing to listen to.
I like when you were talking about people hitting on you all the time.
Right.
So that just happens out at...
Yeah,
it
happened in New York City, actually, when I was by myself. Someone said, "Do you want to come home? It's raining. Do you want to come home with me?"
And you felt like...
I said no.
Visiting hours are over.
I explained to them, no, I'm sorry, I have someone else in my life. But it happens. I go everywhere. People are like, "Hey, I like the way you look."
Zach has a sort of magnetism that people think they want a piece of that. They don't really know the man. They just see the image and they think, maybe I should,
I was in Italy once, and a man at a hostel told me that I have beautiful eyes. And he invited me out to hang out with his friends that night. Someone else once... Well, now I'm just bragging about my facial features. I know I look pretty handsome.
There's so many things we can talk about. we got to get to a swap. There was a potential
Right.
swap this week,
We don't have a whole lot of time left.
and we got an exciting development on that. You guys remember the second cross stitch? Actually, the first cross stitch. Let's pull it up for reminder purposes. It was a Guitar Hero lead
For your
guitarist
Xbox One.
simulator for your
It
Xbox
was
One.
a combination Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, right?
Right. And then they wanted to swap for Chelsea's cross stitch. Well, we got a response from Chelsea. She's a great swapper. And she said, I don't even have a TV right now. Quote.
Shoot.
End quote.
How do you not have a TV, Chelsea?
So unfortunately, this one's got to go in the pile we call
Get it out.
no swap. Thank you for trying, though. We really like when people make an attempt, and we hate when it has to end in no swap. Oh, that reminds me. Do we have a... Were we going to do a follow-up to that? That was the...
Yeah, swap
dealing
rejection.
with it. Yeah. You want to intro that, Zach?
Yeah, absolutely. If once the video is ready, we put together a video. Maybe we've never really addressed this. You could have swapped something and received it, and it's a big celebration. But dealing with rejection can be difficult, and Matt and I thought, what's better way than to just, if someone doesn't get an item accepted and it gets rejected, we're here for you. And we put together this video to tell you how we feel. You just got the phone call? Sorry. No deal. No swap. Look at the swapshop.biz. Find another item, because this one is not going through. And that's all there is to it. What do you do next? Check your iPad? Check your computer? You'll figure it out. Maybe you'll find another item. Keep your head up high.
You've got your whole life ahead of you, and you're a beautiful young man or woman. It doesn't all come down to one swap. There's lots of opportunities to make life work for you. Put something else up there, make a counteroffer, and just remember, the only limit is what you put on yourself in this world. And, let's stop using so much fossil fuel.
And one important thing about, even if you get a swap that's rejected, you'll still have another chance. Just keep walking. Keep looking for items. It's not over with. You're still the same person you were the day before you submitted that item, the day before you even watched this show. But if you keep moving and keep looking, you'll find a friend, and that might be better than making a swap.
Yes, getting broken up with can be hard, and getting rejected from a swap can be hard. There's going to be a time where you say, I don't think I want to ever swap again. Well, that's exactly what they want you not to do when they put you down and say no swap. So you got to lace up your britches, stand up, start a new day, call someone you love and say, I'm not going to be scared anymore. I'm getting back to life. I got a prescription for some great drugs that are helping me deal with all this.
And that's all that matters. That's how you deal with swap rejection.
Get out there. We don't see enough action, not enough churn. We got to
Right.
motivate these swaps to happen,
That's
or
right.
else the shop starts to lose its power.
Correct. You were very correct. Got a bit of an itch on my shoulder, and I feel good though. Ready to handle the next item.
You want to scratch it again?
It's right on my shoulder. It's a weird itch. You know, you want to get underneath the shirt, but there's no good place to get in. I could slide under, but I'm okay. I'll live. Maybe I just wanted a hand to be on my shoulder. Hey, you're doing a good job.
If you're having a hard day, this is your shoulder. We never know in this world what might happen. I sort of like that echo. Can we just... America is a land where we're free to do whatever we want on Memorial Day weekend. Take advantage of it. Zach.
Yes.
This is your grandfather.
Poe. That's what I called my grandfather.
Remember the time I built the bunk beds for you and Kyle.
How could I forget?
I hid something special on these bunk beds.
What?
It was a crystal scepter given to me by our Viking great-grandfather. Claws. This
What do you want me
weekend,
to do with it?
retrieve the scepter.
Can I take it paragliding?
Take it paragliding. And I want you to touch the scepter to the St. Louis Arch. You'll know what to do next.
Okay. I will do that, Grandpa. I love you.
Love you too.
So we have... we've gone through our swaps. Here's a look.
Here's a question we wanted to throw out there. Guinness Book of World Records, we decided they're played out. We want the other book of records for our handshaking on a bike record. Do you guys know what that book of records is that's not Guinness? Who's the competitor? Is it Mackenzie's Book of World Records? There's got to be another one that's like the second best.
Right.
That's the book we want to get into.
Find another record company. Something that keeps different records. Gotta have more than one record in a company, a system. It all makes sense.
What else is new?
We have
Let's
our,
keep going further. Did we get to... This came up earlier, but we haven't really talked about it.
That's a nice drawing. It's all done in charcoal.
Yeah.
And what do you use charcoal for this summer? Grilling out.
Rolling out.
What better way than to put this above your grill?
You could. There's still enough charcoal on it. You set this on fire and put some hamburger meat on it. Cook it right up to a golden brown.
It tastes good. It's a nicely drawn handshake.
This
That's
was
what
up
it's all
for a
about.
potential swap. I guess it didn't happen because
Right.
this thing is hot. It's good looking. It's extremely well crafted by Blackout, or I mean Blackout. What do you think it would
Lines
take?
in the thumb there.
Yeah,
Thumbnail.
I think this might be one that we try to acquire for the private collection of the
Right.
swap shop. We'll have to come up with something that we can trade to make this
Looks
happen. In the,
out. What would
Yeah.
you like for it?
Are you Blix out? Give us a call and let us know what you might want to swap for it.
We have a lot of cool items we're willing to trade. Just let us know.
Come here. The swap shop is really just a front for drug money. Nobody needs to know that. They're laundering all the drug money through this. Nobody's ever got to know. We're getting so much cash to do this.
We have a video of a swapper.
Right. This was controversial. He put it up and then he said, I don't know. Should we throw it? No. Do show it. Yes, do show it.
That's right.
But we liked it. We don't know much about this person. He just said, I wanted to show people how I meditate in my land. And this is his backyard. And we said, this guy seems like he's got it made. He must know what's going on. He's probably a Bitcoin billionaire. So we brought the Bitcoin to reinforce the fact that this is probably how this guy made all his sweet money for his retreat spot. But I like this. If you guys have a way that you like to retreat into your world, if you like a place where you go to find peace, send us a video of you doing that. This is a nice little example of that.
Look at that Bitcoin.
And if you relax hard enough and get your mind just right, you can make enough money to be a Bitcoin billionaire.
Keep in mind, one Bitcoin is worth about $374 US dollars and 50 cents. So Bitcoin billionaire, you're talking serious coin.
The B, each Bitcoin has a B. It stands for bunch of money.
A whole bunch. So you put this Bitcoin in, it reads the lines on the chip, and it knows you're rich. Big Bitcoin billionaire. What do you do with all that money? You probably put together a meditation video and send it to the William Street Swap Shop. That's what I would do.
Let's look at that meditation video from our viewer. We'll call him C. There's no need to be fearful when you're a Bitcoin billionaire.
If he's a miner, look at the life you can have if you get in those Bitcoin mines. Just showing you my backyard. After a long day of mining, I like to come back here and just rest. Any Bitcoins under this rock? No. Just resting.
Thinking about the rising value of my Bitcoins. The swap shop only asks for 5% of every transaction, and they give so much in return. Here is my relaxation spot.
The gazebo? That's where you'll find me in the summertime. Wintertime, I'm inside by the fireplace. Look at my backyard funded by Bitcoins.
I'm misunderstood in a lot of ways, but where I come back here, I'm no longer misunderstood. People just know.
That's what it's all
So
about,
if you
being
guys
a Bitcoin
have-
billionaire.
Yeah, if you guys have your own Bitcoin billionaire retreat you want to share with us, send us a vid.
Einstein Jackson says that coin is worth almost $500, Matt.
Which makes this all the more shocking.
Wow. Matt just swallowed a Bitcoin, and we're almost all out of time. I think that leaves us with one little thing we have to talk about and discuss. Next week, Matt and I are going on a quest, a journey, and unfortunately we will not be broadcasting live.
Oh, how could we forget to mention that? Yeah.
But you should still tune in. It's going to be a curated list of our favorite Fridays a week. Hashtag it now, favorite Friday. Every day next week is going to be Friday.
Yep.
We put together every Friday episode, and it's all for you to watch Monday through Friday next week. A lot of great
Memorial Day
entertainment.
week. You want to feel like you're still on vacation, so we compiled our favorite Fridays, and going to be a few good surprises in there. Hopefully you haven't seen all these, but it's
Right.
our favorite Friday episodes from the past year.
We just need to take a second to recharge our batteries, go on this journey. We're going to come back. We're going to come back with souvenirs for every one of you. So enjoy next week, and we'll see you the following week. And we thank you for watching us today and every day.
Yeah. We can't tell you where we're going, but we can tell you that where we're going, the normal U.S. legal system is not relevant nor binding in any way.
We just got to go
So,
check out our compound for a bit and make sure everything's going smooth
Yeah.
before we
See the
transition into
contractors
phase 2.
work.
Epic.
Come back, see us next week, watch the favorite Fridays episodes, have a great holiday weekend,
Have a great holiday weekend.
and go ahead and have a great holiday
Have
weekend.
a great holiday weekend.
And we'll see you in a week.
See you in a week.
Till then,
It's a deal.
it's a deal.